guys, it's Deb. Welcome to part 6 of Let's Play The Sims 4 Get to Work. In our last episode, Ethan decided to come over to the gallery with Shawna and help her out because he did not have work today, and he's doing a really good job helping her here at the gallery. In fact, we have sold 3 items today for a net profit of 1,050 simoleons. However, Shawna will have to repay the large loan that she did take out to purchase this gallery. So that is one thing that she needs to keep in mind when she's looking at her profit. Also, Trent is here at the gallery. He's just kind of hanging around, and it looks like Courtney has just purchased a large painting for 280 simoleons. So that is fantastic. And we also have this customer who looks like he is almost ready to purchase. Now, Shawna has no idea still that Trent had a little something going on with Jordan, you know, that he was trying to date her at the same time he was dating Shawna. However, Ethan does know. He did figure out what was going on. He's going to go ahead and try to get some more money out of Mr. Trent. Trent did already purchase something, but, you know, Ethan is like, Ethan cannot stand Trent because Ethan has figured out what is going on. And were the situation different right now, if Shawna was not around, Ethan would let Trent have it. The next time he sees Trent, when Shawna is not within earshot, and where she cannot find out what he has to say, he's going to, I would not be surprised if he punched Trent out. I really would not be surprised at all. So, and Ethan really cares a lot about Shawna. I don't know whether or not he has any romantic feelings for her yet. At this point, he's just getting to know her. However, he does know enough about her to know that he really does care about her. And he really thinks that Trent is a lowlife for the way that he acted. But he does not want to tell Shawna what he knows because he does not want to hurt Shawna. And he's afraid that, you know, Shawna might not even believe him. You know, if he did try to tell her what a scumbag Trent really is. So that's what's going on with that. And it looks like Trent is not going to part with any more money today. I don't know. Endorsed products. Wow, I haven't seen that come up before. He's just going to keep talking to Trent. I don't see a little blue thing over Trent's head. Oh, there it is. I see it now. He must keep talking about things other than retail. He's going to enthuse about the prices. And this guy looks like he is just about ready to purchase. What choice, what value? Okay, so Trent is ready to pull the trigger. So we're going to let Ethan ring him up. And it looks like this guy is also about ready to pull the trigger. Okay, he is. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and ring him up as well. And we're doing really, really good here today. A lot better than I really expected. And we're not going to have the gallery open all day today. Trent has just purchased another painting. He purchased a large painting for 248 simoleons. And let's see, this person is Miles Thurman. And let's hope that he purchases a painting and not a photograph, because the photographs don't cost as much. We're going to go ahead and have Ethan greet this customer. She is quite beautiful, actually. Look at her cheekbones. She is quite gorgeous. She is just window shopping. But Ethan's going to talk to her a little bit. He's going to ask her if she's single. Just to find out, you know, a little personal business on the side here. And what time is it getting to be? It is after 1 p.m. and Ethan has learned that Candace is single. So he's going to compliment her. Well, he's going to flirt with her just a little bit and see how she takes this. You know, Ethan is single himself. He is on the market. Now, Shawna, she has her back to Ethan, so she does not see the exchange that is going on between Ethan and this lady, Candace Huddleston. He's going to go ahead and compliment her appearance. However, I can tell you that Shawna has really appreciated the fact that Ethan was so nice and came to help her today at the gallery. And where is she going? You do not need to read a book, dear. You need to come back down here and talk to these customers that are down here. Go ahead and greet this customer. We're getting ready to close the gallery, though. Uh-oh, he's feeling embarrassed. He's having an awkward encounter with Candace. Let's see if he can make a smooth recovery. He's going to make a smooth recovery with her. He's just going to be friendly with her and ask about her career and see what kind of job she has. He's also going to tell her a funny story and see how that goes. She's also very embarrassed. You know, I guess you should not be flirting at the workplace. And Candace is unemployed. And we're going to go ahead and close the store for the day. We did quite well. Close the store. And this person that Shawna's talking to is materialistic. Well, that is nice to know. And we did sell 6 items today at a profit of 1,593 simoleons, and we earned 340 perk points. And what can we get with these perk points? We can get a My First Simoleon placard, a pedestal, a sign, some shirts, register tomorrow, which I don't know what kind of register we have, but I think we may already have that register. I'm not sure. We can get, well, that we don't have enough perk points to get anything else. We can get some surplus. They're temporarily reducing prices to clear space. The cost of restocking items will be reduced for 12 hours. Well, we're not going to do that because we're not going to be restocking items. Shawna is going to actually create more items. She's going to paint and things like that, and that's how we're going to restock our items rather than just cloning them. Okay, so we did quite well today, and we will be transferring money out to pay off this loan. And let's just see how we can do this. I think what we can do is we're going to transfer retail funds. We are going to transfer from the retail store to the household funds the amount of 1,000 simoleons. Okay, that gives us 6,041 simoleons in our household funds. However, we are going to transfer out 1,000 simoleons to the mortgage company to pay for the mortgage. So that would leave us 5,041 simoleons in our household funds. There we go. So Shawna has made the first payment on her gallery, and she and Ethan are alone now in the store, and she's going to talk to him and tell him just how much she appreciates the fact that he came here with her today and helped her with the gallery. She just really appreciates it, and she is going to just express her admiration to him. And I don't know what he's talking about, but it looks like that he really enjoyed spending this time with her. he is still embarrassed about that encounter that he had with the lady that he flirted with. Her name was Candace. And Shawna can see that he is feeling a little strange, a little embarrassed. Of course, she has no idea why he's feeling embarrassed. So she's going to just try to lighten the mood a little bit and put him in a better mood so that he can forget about his embarrassment. And it looks like this might be working fairly well. She's going to go ahead and tell him an outrageous story as well. And it looks like, where are you going, Shawna? I don't know where she thinks she's going. But she's going to talk to Ethan just a little bit more. She's going to try to get to know him a little bit and have a deep conversation with him. Now, I do want to let you know that Shawna, the more time that she spends around Ethan, the more attracted she is becoming to this guy. And she has learned that Ethan is ambitious. Now, Shawna is not very forward, as I have told you before, when it comes to the romance department, because she has had her heart broken once before. And Ethan knows this because he overheard Shawna and Jordan talking when they first moved in. When Jordan, said something about, well, do you have a steady boyfriend? And Shawna was kind of taken aback by that, and Jordan could see that Shawna felt very uncomfortable. And Shawna told Jordan, that she was in a relationship, but that it ended very badly. That she did find out that the person who she had fallen in love with was cheating on her. And Ethan overheard this. And this is another reason why he doesn't really want to come out and tell her about what Trent has been doing behind her back. He doesn't know how to tread with this. And Shawna, she is really starting to like Ethan. She's going to go ahead and reveal a deep secret to him. It's not going to be a romantic secret, but she is going to talk to him and tell him a little bit about herself and a little bit about her growing up in Sunset Valley. She grew up in a household with only a mother. Her mother and father divorced when she was very young, so she did grow up in a broken household. And that is one reason why she wants to make sure that she has a very successful lineage and a wonderful family. She wants to get married, and she wants to have the kind of marriage that she wishes her own mother and father had, but did not have. And she's got to go to the bathroom. And Ethan has really enjoyed talking with Shawna, and he really likes Shawna as well. Ethan has never, ever been in love before. Ethan has dated several women throughout the course of his young life. He has just graduated from medical school. He has never been in love. He has never been serious about any one woman. But he is becoming very good friends with Shawna. And he's just thinking to himself that when he does find a woman that he wants to settle down with, he hopes that they are as nice and as wonderful a person as Shawna is. But right now, he is still concentrating quite heavily on his career. He wants to get a strong foothold in the medical career before he decides to settle down with any one person. But it is 3:30 in the afternoon, and Shawna's just going to lock up the gallery here. Well, actually, I think what she's going to do is she's going to have Ethan pose for some photographs. really fast. And we'll see what that's all about. And here he goes, and we're going to go ahead and take 5. Should we do a filter of any kind? You know what? We should have done a backdrop on here. So let's go ahead. We're going to cancel this out really quick. We're going to choose a backdrop. We're going to, how about the outdoors? That looks really nice. And now we will go ahead and take that photo of Ethan Reynolds. Here we go. And that is quite a good picture. And we'll just go ahead and take 5 of them really fast so that we'll have one that comes out well. Let's go ahead. We're going to take another photo of him, and we will do a different orientation, and I'm sure he will have a different pose for us as well. Oh, he does have a different pose. Look at those shifty eyes. That must be his thoughtful pose, I guess. And we will go ahead and change that orientation, and we'll just take 5 of those. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and change this backdrop. We'll do a water backdrop. How about that? Let's see what the sky backdrop looks like. There's the sky backdrop. Let's see what the party backdrop looks like. Okay, let's go ahead and take... We'll go ahead and take a party back... Well, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a party backdrop photo also. Let's see what kind of pose... Oh, that's a really good pose. Okay. And we'll hope that some of those came out well. Let's do one more really fast. And we'll see what kind of pose we can get with this. We'll go ahead and do it with the different orientation. There we go. And that looks pretty good. Okay. Now, Shawna's going to go ahead and close. She's going to lock the doors on her gallery. And she and Ethan are going to go out for a little bit. They're going to go over to, I can't remember, I think it's Oasis Springs where I put all of the new venues. I did. They're going to go over and visit the Tiki Bar and have a drink and just discuss the day that they've spent at the gallery. I believe Jordan gets off at 5, so when she gets off work, she will most likely be joining them. And I don't know what is up with my loading screen. It's being quite slow today, which I guess is okay. And why am I getting lag? That's very unusual in The Sims 4. You know, we just had an update. Maybe it's due to the update. I do not know. Now, this particular venue I did download from the Sims Gallery, and it is called the Tiki Bar. I do not know who uploaded this venue, but I'm sure you can find it if you just search for the Tiki Bar, and it's quite cute. Just something different, a nice little hangout, a nice little place to grab a drink. So we're going to go ahead in here and grab ourselves a little drink really quick. And Ethan would like to buy Shawna a drink. Can we do that? I guess we have to just order it for ourselves since we're not on a date or anything. He's going to go ahead and have himself a Ridgeport. And Shawna's going to order herself... She's going to have a sweet and spicy because she is very sweet and spicy herself. And is that a child I just saw in the bar? I believe it is. Why is there a child in a tiki bar? I do not know the answer. I thought they were supposed to have fixed that with a patch, but evidently they did not fix that. What all do we have going on here? We've got chess tables. We've got some other tables. We have a stereo. We can turn that on. Let's turn this on to some... How about... We'll just go with alternative. Okay. And so we're going to let them have their drinks. And I wonder if they can chat while they are waiting for their drink. She's just going to chat with him and just get to know him a little bit better. She is really enjoying spending this day with Ethan. And Ethan is also enjoying spending this time with Shawna. And Shawna, she cares about Trent. She likes Trent a lot. And she really hopes that she and Trent can go out on another date. However, she's also finding herself becoming quite attracted to Ethan. But at this point, she is afraid to do anything about it. She does not want to flirt with him. She does not want to rock the boat at home because she is afraid that he would not have any feelings for her. And, you know, she doesn't want to put herself out there with this man and then find out that he is just totally not interested at all with her whatsoever. But she is going to go ahead and just casually, you know, ask if he has a girlfriend. You know, she's going to ask it in a very casual way so that, you know, he doesn't think that she's flirting with him. And she has learned that Ethan is single. But she asks that in a way, just a friendly way, just, you know, a common everyday curiosity type of way, so that Ethan doesn't really know that she wants to know for herself. But she does. She really did want to know whether he was seeing anybody. Because although Shawna really does like Trent, and let's just look at her relationship panel with him. There he is. She does really like Trent. They are lovebirds, sweethearts, and he is her neighbor. And although she does like him, she doesn't know if she feels enough for him to have a long-term relationship. Of course, when she finds out what a scumbag he is, she's probably not going to want to have anything to do with him at all whatsoever. And you know, Shawna is the only one in the dark here. Ethan knows what's going on, Jordan knows what's going on, and Trent knows that Ethan and Jordan know what's going on. Well, I don't know if Trent knows that Ethan knows, but Trent definitely knows that Jordan knows. And Jordan is still at work. We're going to have her work hard. I believe that Jordan gets off work at 5 o'clock. She does, and it is now 4:37. And I think that Shawna, you know, she's spending this time with Ethan, and now she's starting to wonder about her relationship with Trent. She really is. And I think what she's going to do is, he works till 4 p.m. Well, he was just at the gallery. He is a writer at Walrus Books. Well, we did not know that. I thought he was unemployed, but evidently he has gotten a job since then. She's going to go ahead. She's going to go over to Trent's home and just see how she feels about this guy. Because all of a sudden... Oh, my phone is going off. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about that. So Shawna is going to go ahead and give Ethan a quick hug goodbye. And she's going to tell him that she's got something that she needs to do. She's not going to tell him what it is that she needs to do. She's going to just let him think that she has an errand to run. And she is going to go over, I'm not sure where Trent actually lives, but we're going to find him. She is going to run over and visit Trent, and his last name is Ramirez. And look, guys, there are two of them. It looks like Trent might quite possibly have a brother. But she's going to go ahead over to Trent's home and see him for a little bit, because she's feeling kind of strange, because all of a sudden she's having these romantic thoughts and romantic feelings for Ethan. And she's like feeling guilty because she is dating Trent, and she's one of these kind of Sims, and there goes that weird lag again. I really don't know what's up with that, guys. She is one of those kind of Sims who would never cheat on someone that she was interested in, and she would never act on her romantic feelings with another Sim without ending things with Trent first. So she's actually feeling quite guilty for her feelings for Ethan, so she thought she would come over and visit Trent and talk to him a little bit and just see, you know, what kind of feelings she's actually feeling for him. And is it just me, or is there no one here? There has to be someone home, or we would not have been invited in. But I definitely do not. Oh, there we go. They're both here. Okay, so this is Trent, and this must be Trent's brother. And he is thinking about baby carriages. Okay. I wonder, his name is Steven. She's going to give him a friendly introduction, and I wonder if perhaps Steven might be a nicer person than Trent is. I don't really know, but he appears to be quite cute. He looks just as cute as his brother does. But Shawna's just going to talk to him for a few little minutes. She's going to go ahead and discuss interests with him and kind of get to know him a little bit. Shawna has learned that Steven is family-oriented, outgoing, and ambitious. How did she learn all three of those things with just one little question? I don't know, but, you know, whatever. That's nice to know all of those things about him. And I don't know what Trent is. We don't know anything about Trent. Huh. That's really strange. We meet Steven for the very first time, and all of a sudden, we know everything about this guy. We know all three of his traits, and yet we know absolutely nothing about Trent except that he is a writer. And let's ask Steven about his career and see where he is employed, if he is employed. Ask about his career. And it looks like she's talking to him through the wall, which in The Sims is 100% totally normal because, you know, it's so easy. He's unemployed. It's so easy to hear each other through the wall, you know, so why not? Okay, so Shawna's going to go over here and talk to Trent for just a little bit. She's going to go ahead. I was wondering if she could embrace him. She can. She's going to go ahead and embrace him. She thinks things are fine between the two of them. She thinks that she's the only one that Trent is dating. She has no reason to believe otherwise. She has not seen him flirting with anyone else. She thinks he's just friends with Jordan, that nothing went on there. So they are having a nice little hug and things like that. And she's going to go ahead and try to get to know him a little bit better. She's going to have a deep conversation with him. And compliment his house and everything like that. She's going to try to get to know him better because she has just realized that she knows absolutely nothing about this guy. He's very, you know, he's not very forthcoming, you know, about himself. And she's starting to wonder why, you know, that he doesn't, you know, disclose much information about himself. And she just found out that he does love the outdoors, but that's really the only thing that she knows about this man. She may be starting to feel a little bit uneasy about their relationship, and she may be starting to realize that she's not as into this guy as she once thought she was. You know, when they first met, they met at the club, and she had quite a bit to drink that day, that night that they met. And that can have a lot to do with how you feel about someone. You know, alcohol can definitely color your feelings and, you know, make a relationship seem like it's a lot more than what it really is. And the day that he came over to her home to see her, they weren't really alone at all. They really did not get to talk all that much. They were alone a little bit, but she could tell that he was feeling kind of awkward that night. She has no idea why, and so she didn't really talk that much with him about anything of any importance. And now she's just wondering, is this guy all that I really thought he was? You know, is there all that much to him? So she's going to just sit down and just chat with him a little bit more and see what all she can find out about this guy. She's just going to keep discussing interests, and I don't know what's up with this. She has also learned that Trent is outgoing, so that's one more thing that we know about him. So he does have another trait that we still do not know about. And so she's just going to go ahead and keep talking with him, and he's thinking about fire. And it looks like Shawna's thinking about stars in the solar system. Shawna has learned that he is a genius. Okay, so we do know quite a bit about him now. We know all of his traits. He is a genius. And so, you know, that's pretty much all, I guess, that she can find out about him. And she's just rethinking her relationship with him. And at this point, she's not really all that sure that she wants to continue pursuing a romantic relationship with this guy. You know, she is very physically attracted to him, but she's wondering whether or not that's all that was. You know, was it just a physical attraction as they play musical chairs with each other? And the brothers obviously have a very good relationship, which is very nice. And with that said, I do have to let you know that it is time for me to say goodbye, but I want to thank you all so very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you are enjoying the Get to Work series. If you are enjoying it, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what you would like to see happen next. What do you think about the feelings that Shawna is suddenly having for Ethan? Do you think Ethan would ever return those feelings? Let me know. And if you like this series and this particular episode, please leave me a like and please subscribe. I'll see you next time.